Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back. Another quick one we're going to do here because I know by the time NASCAR's done Supercross, I just don't want it to get lost in the sauce because it was a hell of a race. And that would be the inaugural Formula E Cape Town E Prix. Totally didn't disappoint. The track was nice how they had it set up, and it was racy. And that's the important thing, that they give us the new car, the new tracks, and that they're all racy and the cars going with it and giving us better racing than I've seen them doing like every race too. Like every race there's people racing with each other, and it's really, really good. And it was a good, thing to watch on this dreary, cold, miserable Saturday. Or whenever you catch it, if you set the DVR to watch it, it's miserable out. So thank God for racing and softball. Because I'm done with racing in between. So I do watch softball to keep Hannah's head attached because she prefers it live over watching it. And can't say I blame her. But really good racing. Everything you'd expect. Debut, they've definitely did it a lot of justice with the racing that we got to see on track, which is really the big one everyone's worried about. How's the racing going to be? Obviously, you can put everything together no matter what. You'll never really know until cars are on there. And it was good to see people being able to move through the field. I do feel like kind of the sports jinx. I'll admit it, because what did I say Friday? Pascal Wehrlein. It's going to take a miracle, a really bad race for anyone to be able to get near him. And it didn't work out too hot for him from the beginning. So if I'm going to be the jinx, then put it on me. But I didn't mean to, and technically, second place didn't catch him at all. So it's okay. But 30-lap scheduled race went over because of the safety cars and the cautions, with Sasha Finestraz on pole. And he, didn't look bad until he didn't look good. When that finally happened, it wasn't good. But lap one, Buemi went around right in front of points leader Pascal Wehrlein. Like I said, he had nowhere to go. He tried to brake. It was just one of those racing things, broke the front end on a long safety car to clean all that up. But it absolutely sucks. And again, it's just one of those racing incidents. Where you're going to go? It goes around in front of you. You're there. Whether you want to be there or not, you are there. So, it sucked for him, but, at the end of the day, he might have lost points to everyone third and back, but Jake Dennis in second didn't get any closer to him because he also had issues. So, worked out perfectly fine for him, at least in that aspect. So, he didn't get to extend his lead over second, but he didn't lose anything, which is all you can really ask for in that situation. Didn't get back in lap 6, which is why they added the 2 laps, because it did take forever to get that first one cleaned up. Gunther wrecked himself out. This is going into the same turn, just put it into the wall on lap 21. Thankfully, they got it cleaned up in a lap. And he was racing hard for the lead. He was up there getting in position, just went too wide. And again, another racing thing, while you're racing as hard as you can, we see everyone do it from NASCAR to, here in Formula E, Supercross, people just pushing it a little too hard, trying to get around there, like Eli Tomac a few weeks ago in the Triple Crown when he put himself down, trying to get around someone just because he knew he had to get around him, and he was running out of time to be able to catch the leader. And these things happen. It sucks, but at least he had a good car, which is a good sign for the team. At least they had one that was that competitive until that happened. DaCosta made a great move on Cassidy on lap 24 to get up front. Verne then got ahead of him with a few laps to go. And it was a great race between Jean-Eric Verne and our dear friend Antonio Felix DaCosta. Big long name, got to make sure I say it all. Those last couple laps, they were on top of each other, and it was really, really good. They added 2 laps to the end because the safety car and all that was so long during the first incident. And those 2 laps, they didn't disappoint. They were on each other, and I don't know how it worked out for DaCosta, but he squeezed underneath Verne. I think Verne said he didn't even see it coming. Former teammates, they're still friends. And to see him make that move to get around him, that was amazing. And that was really good racing, especially as DaCosta came from 11th. People might have had issues here and there, but to see people go from 11th to getting the win, that's really cool, because that didn't happen a lot last year. You saw people make some moves, but they weren't able to make that many. I don't know if I just somehow missed it while I was watching them, or it's the car, but they've gotten way better. So congratulations, to them on making a car that can come from, back 11, 12, farther back, to be in contention and get wins, because that was, an issue that I remember seeing a bunch last year going, oh, they can get through. And a lot of people didn't. So shout out to Formula E for the new car they put together. Made it, it's made the racing a lot better. They finished with zero power. I was sitting there watching going, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? He made it, which is good. But superstar effort for him in the move he made. I'll share it up on the Racing Rosinski Twitter and on Facebook if I can find, like, that was really good for him to squeeze down there. The way he did was outstanding. And that's what you do, damn it, to get the win. So congratulations to him and his whole entire team. Again, it's good to get a first win with a new team and all that. Makes everything better, especially when you proved you can come from 11th to get the lead, because that was outstanding. So Antonio Felix da Costa was first, Jean-Eric Verne second, Nick Cassidy third, Buemi got a fifth after his first lap issues. Stoffel Van Dorn finally got a seventh after the year he's had so far to start off as the defending champion. Happy to see him get to a seventh. I was looking, between seventh and ninth there the last couple laps. I don't know if it was telemetry or what, but he was there. Good to see it finally happen. He needed it. A lot of guys didn't finish. Pascal Wehrlein, Mortara, Finestras, Gunther didn't finish. And then Sam Bird didn't even start the race. So that didn't help him in the points. And Pascal Wehrlein, even though he got 0 points, he's still up 18 on second point. So he's still at 80 and second, still at 62 because he didn't get any points either. So that really helped him out there. And we'll see where they go from here. But really exciting, good 2 weeks there. Third, place, obviously, and all that is closer than they were at 31 points. I think they doubled up. Third place now is, I think they got 19 points. So they're up to 50 now or 60. It's much, much closer than they were. We'll just have to wait and, again, see how the cards fall, because there's still a lot of things that can happen. I mean, that was lap 1. The guy's been dominating all year. Done. Like that. Look how many close people, moved up on him, at least third back. So got to see how that works. Defending champion Stoffel Van Dorn. He's up to 13th with 11 points now. Only gotten points in 2 races. Hopefully it gets more consistent, just because, I like seeing defending champions have a chance to actually defend the championship and it work out that way. So I'll see how it goes. But great inaugural event there. Again, second one in a row. I believe we're having another one at their next race to make 3 straight new venues and places. And I'm really looking forward to see what they have there, because they put on good racing this year with this car. So shout out to them for getting us such a racy car. But that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Everybody at YouTube, Rumble, Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, go on Anchor. I appreciate any monthly support you could put on there as they cooked all of our sponsors out. And until we meet again, guys, share it out. Thanks. Deuces. Peace. Love y'all. I'm out. Bye.